And we're back on Leading Out. Once again, as always, it's your host, Cybershine3.
And spoiler alert.
We got a fun. I'm gonna be honest. This is gonna be silly. This is gonna be a silly. This is gonna be a silly
Very
episode.
silly.
This is a silly hour.
We are recording this on December 20. No, not December. November.
Whoa!
We're time
Christmas
traveling.
Eve.
We're time traveling and bringing this back to. No, we're recording this on November 21st. And after this, we're going to Chili's and then to see Wicked.
Yes. So
the vibes are hot.
I was gonna say we're gonna call this the Wicked Chili's episode.
Cyber is only thinking about Chili's.
I'm very excited about Chili's. I haven't been to Chili's in a hot minute.
More excited for the triple dipper or for the margarita?
Well, that's a nice segue into our first topic.
No, it's not.
I don't know. I'm looking forward to everything. You know what's good at Chili's? The ranch. They got
I don't
good
like ranch.
Yeah, you don't like ranch.
I'm technically Midwestern, but I don't like ranch, so I think it's a felony.
Yeah, it does make you remove some of your like licensure.
Yeah. But with the number of oops I say and how often I just stare wistfully at a lake, it makes up for it.
Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna scooch right past you.
And now for a bad segue into our first segment.
What did we want to do first? I don't think we actually agreed on an order.
Surprise me.
I like to call this little ditty Superhero Potluck. Oh, snap. So, the way this segment's going to work... Actually, I'm going to get a little creative with this. Because I have your account right here.
Yes, you do.
I'm going to... Okay, you're going to give me a number, and I'm going to go on your reading stats. And whatever number... Let's do... You know what? Let's limit it. We'll say between... We'll do 3, and we'll do your top 30. So give me a number between 1 and 30.
Okay.
And I will name what character that is.
I'm going to start with 8.
You're going to start with 8. Okay, what would Stephanie Brown bring to a potluck?
Do you want to know the scary thing is that I knew she was 8 and did this on purpose? But she'd bring mashed potatoes. So it depends... What era of her depends on what she'd bring. Like, back in 2009 era, would actually take potatoes and cut them up and boil them and add cheese and bacon bits and sour cream and
I was
stuff.
going to say, is this a loaded mashed potatoes
However,
or is this a gravy situation?
Steph from, like, the Robin run, when she was first introduced at the beginning, she'd go into mashed potatoes. Like, she'd probably get some Bacos and some shredded cheese to stir in there. They wouldn't be good loaded mashed potatoes, but they would be good. And then current Steph, I think, would actually make the mashed potatoes and maybe not go all in on making them super fancy loaded, but they would be loaded mashed potatoes.
I just realized I should probably also pull up my ingredients.
Yeah, this is a fair of just me describing.
Should we do the same numbers, or what do you think? Should we mix it up? I'll do my number 8.
Okay.
Oh, it's Storm! Oh, that's fun. I think she would bring that, you know that dish that Doom made in issue 5 that, like, it was her dad's, like, was it chili or soup? I can't remember what it was.
Was it a gumbo?
Oh, that's exactly what it was, I think. I just remember her being like, you thought you could make this exactly, and it's like, it doesn't have any of the spirit in it. You just copied the ingredients. Either that, or, I think, she probably got some good tips on making, like, like kebabs and that kind of thing. I mean, she lived in Egypt for a long time, so like she probably knows some good like.
Do you think she learned more about food in Cairo, Egypt, or Cairo, Illinois?
That's a great question. As somebody who's been to Cairo, Illinois, Cairo, Egypt, because there ain't no restaurants down there. What is down there, if you're interested, is the town where they filmed Groundhog Day.
Wow, I could go there every day.
You could go there every day. Well, it would be the same day.
Yeah.
All right, pick another number 1 through 30.
Let's go 27.
We're going to 27. What would Beast Boy bring to the potluck?
He'd get told to bring napkins, and he'd go above and beyond by bringing cups, but no napkins.
Do you think he'd bring some like spicy vegetarian chili?
Do you think he would make spicy vegetarian chili?
That's a good point.
I think that if he brings something, it would have been Raven making it.
He just puts his name on it.
Yes.
Like Ben Affleck in Good Will Hunting.
Because they're a couple, so they can share credit.
All right, and my number 27.
All I'm saying is that if Beast Boy's invited to the cookout, then you better hope you're not a Uber driver.
Oh, that's gonna be nasty. That's gonna be a gassy car. That's gonna be.
Oh, I'm just talking about the one person on short form content.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, bad punishment for you if you're a Uber driver.
Okay, my number 27 is Thor Odinson, the God of Thunder. I think it's pretty straightforward. He brings the beer.
Mead. Oh, okay, so we differ here. I said mead. You said beer.
Well, yeah, that's more specific, but I like. I feel
He's
like
bringing
he's on
alcohol.
drinks duty. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's got to pop down. And like they give him like a big list, and he's like, these are all like girly.
These are all
like,
kitty drinks.
Yeah, these are all kitty drinks. Here, we're gonna drink like black Kraken rum or something like that. Like he pulls the crazy shit.
And for the kids, one local IPA.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you pick this last number.
Okay.
Looking at not don't
yours.
pick character. Pick a number.
Lucky number 13. What does Alfred Pennyworth bring to the potluck?
The better question is what doesn't
he bring to the potluck?
And what he doesn't bring is what do British people make fun of us for? A lot.
Hot dogs.
He doesn't bring hot dogs. He lets the kids cook those.
I feel like he'd make little finger sandwiches.
He'd have finger sandwiches. He'd have pies. He'd have a soup in the crock pot all ready to go. Let's see. He'd be on top of everything.
You learn something new every day. You want to guess what 2 aliases League lists for Alfred Pennyworth?
Okay, so it's Outsider and Eagle One.
Yep, Eagle One. How did you know that?
I spent a lot of time looking at my stats.
That's fair.
And
Okay,
your number 13 is?
Yes, my number 13 is... Oh, Zorro from One Piece. Well, first of all, he'd get lost in any kitchen, so that wouldn't work out.
Here's the question. Who'd be worse, Zora or Gar?
See, at least, like, Gar could, like, make it to the kitchen. Zorro is such bad navigation. I think you'd tell him, like, hey, can you go to the fridge and, like, I don't know, get butter? And he'd somehow end up in the toilet. Like...
At the garage fridge?
Maybe.
Is that that's his fridge still? Okay, but anyway.
I think... What would Zorro bring? I think Zorro would probably...
Bring nothing because he gets lost on the way?
I was gonna say, I don't think he'd make it to the potluck. I think he'd get lost.
Mm-hmm.
That seems in character.
Yeah.
Oh god, I'm trying to pull up your pull list. My computer is being stupid.
So this week, I believe my polls are Amazing X-Men number 3, Laura Kinney's Sabretooth number 3, Birds of Prey number the last one, and Batgirl number 14. Birds of Prey number 28. Okay.
Yeah, it's the ice cream one.
Yeah, it's the final issue. Can you believe it that we're at the last?
So you got
issue
some strong stuff here. It's a pretty tough week picking wise.
Yeah. So Amazing X-Men and Laura Kinney's not gonna be either of those. Like, Amazing X-Men's pretty good. Laura Kinney is fine, and that's the highest praise I can give it. It's fine, but they're both Age of Revelation minis, and also not the ones I really care about. So they're fine. But then between Birds of Prey and Batgirl, I think I'm gonna have to go to Birds of Prey. Batgirl, I really want Cass to get back in Gotham. And it looks like her time traveling might be done in the issues that just got solicited today. That'd be so maybe when March comes, she'll be back in Gotham. That's a long time to wait. Also, one of my friends was apparently talking to Kate Bromble and said that they're glad I'm looking forward to seeing more of Steph. So with those cryptic words from Kate Bromble, who knows what's going to happen? My fingers are crossed for March. But Birds of Prey has consistently been a standout series every month. It might have gotten down a hill a little bit, but definitely not enough for it to get canceled. And I'm excited to see how Kelly Thompson wraps this all up. She's consistently been an incredible writer and has got a great grasp on these characters. So I'm excited to see what she does.
With that, we'll move on to my polls. So I'm also pulling Amazing X-Men. I'm also pulling issue 4 of Matt Fraction's Batman. I'm pulling DCKO Superman versus Captain Atom, number 1.
Because you want to see Captain Atom blow up?
Yeah, I want to see him get crumped like that one episode of Daily Hero. And then I'm also pulling Fantastic Four number 6 from the relaunched Ryan North series. I've also been enjoying Amazing X-Men. I think it's one of the better minis in AOR.
At some point, we're going to have to go through and rank all of them, or at least all the ones we're reading.
Yeah, we can do like a debrief
What's
at the
it
end.
Yeah.
But that's not going to be my pick of the week. Batman by Matt Fraction is close. So far, that book has been consistently really good.
Mm-hmm.
Each issue has been an improvement upon the last. We're getting an introduce.
Just the anti-institution that way.
We're getting an introduction to a new villain called the Minotaur, and if you know my Marvel preferences, you know that makes me happy. He seems very Dario Agger core, or Ager if you prefer.
I do prefer.
That makes more sense in my head. Well, he's Greek, right? So it has to be like because it'd be like Aegeon, right? Like you'd say it like that,
Like the Aegean Sea.
Yeah, the Aegean. So Aegir.
Agar.
Ager. I don't know. Anyway, that's not
Minotaur.
my fault. I wasted a lot of time on something that isn't my pick of the week.
And then back to the DC Minotaur, who's in the book that you aren't picking.
Yeah, that I'm not picking. The Fight Month stuff looks really fun. I'm excited to pull the first issue of Fight Month. I think totally by accident I'm pulling all of them. I didn't mean to.
At least the one shot.
I'm pulling all the one shots. I don't care about the ones that are like.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a lie. I am pulling Superman number 33, but that's only because it's Lex Luthor versus Etrigan, and that's really fucking cool.
Yeah. And you're gonna end up reading the Titans one.
Yeah, I'll probably end up reading
because I'm buying that. And you know you're excited to see Cyborg fight Swamp Thing.
That is actually a pretty fun setup, I think.
It is.
If it's written well.
But the way
it won't be.
The way this book's been going, nothing in it will be that great.
But yeah, so I'm excited to see Superman kick the shit out of Captain Atom. He's a loser. He's a jobber. But that's not my pick of the week. My pick of the week is Ryan North and Humberto Ramos' Fantastic Four.
Obviously, as it should be.
It's really good. It's just really good. And this is the arc that's going to focus on Sue. The last issue was actually all about Sue. So I think it's interesting that that's not included with the arc, but this is. I don't really know what the difference is going to be. So while I'm always a little bit annoyed at Synergy, like I hate that we're doing a Malice arc just because the Malice skin and
Marvel
Rivals got popular. But big butt, like Malice's big butt.
Bad. Loud, incorrect airborne noise.
I think it's going to be really fun. The art has been so just like joy to look at. And I think it'll just be really exciting to see like what North does. Because honestly, like I've read enough of his Fantastic Four right now. He doesn't give Sue a lot of love, but I can tell like there is a lot of love for Sue in his heart. So it'll be fun to see an arc that focuses on her.
And frankly, there should be a lot of love for Sue in everyone's heart.
On that we agree. Do we want to go right into Yap, or do we want to?
I think we just hop right into that.
Okay. We are at the end of One World Under Doom. Finally.
Yeah.
I say finally.
Well, not counting the epilogue, which is also.
Who does at this point?
The epilogue is going. It seems like Armageddon is an epilogue to One World Under Doom, or One World Doom is a prelude to Armageddon.
I was gonna say that One World Under Doom was just set up for a different arc.
Yeah, One World Under Doom was the setup for Armageddon and the follow to Blood Hunt. It didn't have time to do its own thing.
I liked it okay. It was a lot of hype and aura. I thought a lot of the tie-ins were interesting, to say the least. I thought they started out really strong.
I think that the minis that were designed as times went better than the one issue.
Oh, very much.
Because like that one issue of X Factor, I liked X Factor. I keep forgetting that had a tie-in at all. The X Manhunt issue of NYX is also One World Under Doom tie-in technically.
Yes. I thought it was sad that the end of Spencer Ackerman's Iron Man had to be sacrificed for tie-ins. They were good. They were really good. But
which it feels like something that he would have wanted to do anyway. But I still wish I had time to wrap it up.
And do its own thing. Yeah. I've only read the first issue, but the Thunderbolts mini, that first issue was really fun.
Yeah.
And the Doom Academy one was also fun. I need to finish. I am planning on reading
at some point
most of
One World Under Doom as well. I've been falling behind all the stuff I wasn't actually going to the store and buying. So like I have my Superior Avengers seems like an interesting
that looks really cool. Doom's Division has a bunch of characters I care about but haven't seen in a while.
Red Hulk is Ben Percy, and if you know anything about us,
I've heard it's amazing.
We'll glaze Percy until the day we die.
I liked the first issue.
You know what the best tie-ins were? Avengers Academy and Infinity Comic.
Yes, those were really good.
This is our plug that everyone who listens to us should go find and read Avengers Academy Infinity Comic. Probably the best thing Marvel's put out ever. Yeah. It's fun, it's gay, it's silly.
I know a lot of people were annoyed about them, but I actually really appreciated the tie-in issues of Fantastic Four to One World Under Doom. It felt like getting like 2 core issues in the same month, which was nice.
Doctor Strange of Asgard had an interesting idea.
I like the first issue.
Runaways was fun. It was barely a tie-in, but it was really fun. And I think the fact that it didn't really tie in is what made it so good. It just the setup of One World Dream just gave it a way to start, and that's all it needed.
Oh God, I forgot about the Gods one shot.
Yeah, written by Ryan North.
Jeff's in it.
Or no, not Ryan North. Jeff McKay.
Yes, Jeff McKay.
Wait, did you say Jeff is in it?
Yeah, Jeff's in it.
It's in the Land Shark?
Yep.
In the Gods book?
Yep.
Okay, anyway, moving on from that. 'Cause I don't even know what
yeah,
to
like,
say.
I don't really have a response.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're moving into the epilogue era. We're going to be getting the one-shot, The Will of Doom, Sorcerer's... We talked about Wanda on the pod, right?
We must have.
I'm
cool, excited.
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. I probably won't read it till it's a trade, but, you know, cool.
I've liked everything Steve Orlando's been doing with Scarlet Witch, so I'm looking forward to it.
Dungeons of Doom is either going to be amazing or terrible, and I can't wait to see which. The plot that it's just like, here's all the shit that Doom's been keeping in his basement for the last 20 years, and now that he's gone, there's nobody to watch it.
Here's 6 charging cables from computers he refused to throw away.
Like,
7 batteries that have 1% charge on them each because he thought they were rechargeable and didn't want to throw them away. A couple rubber bands, his dirty laundry,
really
a couple,
good.
and 6 mystical artifacts.
Oh, Ben Percy and Philip Kennedy Johnson are writing it. Okay, it's going to be gas. It's going to be gas.
Yeah.
Here's all the random shit that Doom has been keeping an eye on, and now that he's gone, like, oh no, somebody didn't change the evil cat's kitty litter. No!
Someone didn't fill the auto feeder for the same evil cat.
Ah, damn. Ah, jeez. Also, the fact that it seems like Red Hulk is still going to be a big deal moving forward.
Because he's going to be doing stuff in Captain America.
I think that's nice, because if you look at the character's publication history, ever since that one iteration of Thunderbolts that he led, ever since that ended, he hasn't really, like, done anything.
Or been cared about.
He was in Immortal Hulk very briefly.
But that's because everyone would get him.
But then they also made a new Red Hulk. They turned the Absorbing Man into Red Hulk.
And he was cooler.
And he was cool. Well, and Red She-Hulk got cooler because she became the Red Harpy.
Yeah.
Just go read Immortal Hulk. It's really good.
Just like we plugged to Avengers Academy, everyone should go read Immortal Hulk.
Yeah, hold on. I'm going to check out the last thing. What is Ross
Everyone
doing?
should go read any book that has a trans character in it. That's what we're saying.
So true.
Go read, what is it, Gil Simone, that girl? The Rebirth stuff that had Alyssa Yeoh?
Yes, it was.
She's cool.
I like her bat.
I'm a trans woman in Gotham. Of course I have a weapon.
No, I hate turning every app session into be like, this is the state of this publisher, this is the state of this franchise. But, like, also, like, I'm just really curious because, I don't know, like, I love Chip Zdarsky, and I think he can handle an event. I love Devil's Reign. I think it's one of the better Marvel
I think the reason
events.
Devil's Reign was good is because he didn't want it to be an event. He was like, hey, here's this cool arc in my Daredevil story. And Marvel said, actually, you're writing an event now. He's like, okay, cool.
Okay.
I'm going to keep writing stuff in my Daredevil story.
It's still going to just be...
Oh, and you're going to relaunch my book? Cool, I'm going to just keep writing my Daredevil story. Just chugging along happily. Not ignoring what Marvel is saying, but just giving it a side eye.
Yeah, ever since... Let's see... Yeah, ever since Immortal Hulk ended, he's just kind of, like, been a cameo queen. Of just,
Iconic
like, I'm here, I'm there, I'm everywhere.
Very, what's his name, from that one show, Ted Lasso of him. I can make pop culture references.
Oh god, we're getting a Red Hulk 2090. Oh, what? Oh, this is awful.
The N2099 is also a null story, and a multiverse story, and a time travel story. And so I trust Steve Orlando. He's been doing some cool stuff with 2099.
Thank you, Sir Superhero, for the recap video, because I couldn't be bothered to actually read that.
I'm not going to care about 2099 in general, so my opinion is kind of null and void on it.
Nice. Null.
No. Bad. If I have a spray bottle, I'd spray you right now.
Well, here, do you want to talk about something more fun? What else do you want to yap
Did we finish going over everything spinning out of One World Order Gym?
I mean, we could talk about... Wolverine's gonna have Captain America's shield or something?
Yes? Okay.
Yeah, there's a... Hold on, do you know about Wolverine Armageddon?
Oh, I've heard about it, but don't know anything about it.
Live reaction.
Live reaction to event tie-in slop. But it's Chip Zdarsky, so... Oh, good for him.
He's fighting Nuke. You remember Nuke from Born Again? Your favorite character, Nuke?
Everybody likes Nuke.
But apparently it's gonna be him, and it's gonna be a bunch of new Weapon X, or what? Excuse me, Weapon Plus lore.
Yeah.
Cap's gonna be in it probably.
Because if there's one thing Marvel hasn't done enough of, it's Weapon Plus lore.
Yeah, it's not like we had a whole book about that. Oh wait, which one? I don't know if this will be an on or a mini though, because this one's $5.99, so this could just be a one shot, and they just haven't.
Very possible.
It says it'll be ongoing, but I don't know if I believe that.
I'd say probably a mini. I guess either 3 to 5 issues. Because what? Armageddon's a big summer event.
I don't know if Wolverine. Hold on, February 18. Keep that in your head.
February 18th. Wolverine has an issue in February. The solicits came out yesterday. I remember this.
Yeah, sure enough. So I guess there's gonna be 2 Wolverine titles going on. Shocker, I know.
Yeah. Shocker.
Oh,
I'll chase you to the ends of the earth.
All right. Hold on. This book might be on the up and up. They're doing an Alpha Flight arc. All right. You know what?
You see your silly little guys, and you say, okay,
what's going on. You know what? Oh, okay. You know what?
As long as the book has your silly little guys, you're sold.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter which silly little guys.
Because fucking Jed McCain had that whole backdoor pilot for doing an Alpha Flight book, and then they just said no.
Yeah. Who knows? We're still getting Shadows of Tomorrow's announcements, as evidenced by, what, X-Men United?
Yes. Oh, we should talk about that. Yeah, let's talk about
X-Men United. It's Eve Ewing coming back.
The cover is really cool.
I say coming back, like there was a huge break, but it's just called Age of Revelation.
Well, and she's in Expatriate, so...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Like, she's still writing things.
The cover is giving Krakoa. I know it's not, but, like, it's giving Krakoa.
And the fact that everyone's coming together to work on things...
Well, and we see Bronze is on the cover, so we know our beloved...
Isn't this just the Shadows of Tomorrow? Yeah, so this is just the Shadows of Tomorrow promo art. Oh. So it's all of them on the cover.
Oh, it's a connecting variant.
Yes.
Like, oh, I hate when they do that, because then you have to buy 2 copies of the
That's why they do it.
Same book.
So not just Bronze, but I mean also Jitter and Calico and Melee and Deathstream and Ransom and
at least they have Uncanny.
Yeah. But yeah, the kids are getting a home. And
also, is that Sabretooth?
That might be. Has he been in
it? Enhance. Well, because he's still dead.
Could.
Yeah, that's totally Sabretooth.
I don't know. I'm excited for this. I am wondering if the Uncanny kids are going to get pivoted here. I'm wondering if Miss Marvel's going to get pivoted here. Is all those kind of young X-Men or young mutant characters? I don't like calling Kamala an X-Men character, but she is mutant, and Marvel's going to keep putting her in mutant stuff.
Polaris is on the cover, so that gives me hope that we're going to get more insight into that little faction that she's kind of got going.
That was fun. Also, apparently Cyclops is against this school.
Yeah, look at him. He's all mad on the cover.
Mm-hmm. Well, even, not the solicit, but the promo press release thing they did about it talks about him wanting to burn it down.
I know some people were like, oh, do we really need, like, another school? And I'm like, I need you all to remember that it's been, like, actually a decade
since Wolverine and the X-Men. Yeah. Since the Utopia.
Because, like...
Because those were
well, and, like, X-Men Gold was, like, at the school, but it wasn't about the... Like, the school was barely, like, a factor.
The books that time were like, hey, I'm at the school, okay, I'm going to go off on my mission that's not about the school with no new characters.
Oh, also, I think that's Paige up in the corner.
Probably,
so that's kind of cool. Warren's back to being...
He's always been back and forth between them since Krakoa.
Oh, wouldn't it be fun if, like, in this book he's always Angel, and then in X-Force he's always Archangel?
That'd be cool.
That'd be silly.
What are your hopes for this book?
I'm excited.
What we talked about? Yeah.
I love Eve Ewing. I think she's a really good writer. I liked Exceptional. I know a lot of people were weird about it. I thought it was fun. I liked the Office style talk to the camera. I think it's fun. Like,
I like you like the Chicago references.
Yeah.
It's either she's gonna be leaving Chicago in this.
I think it's also exciting that these characters are coming back because, and I know you're gonna be mad at me, I think of all the New Mutant characters that we've been introduced so far, the Exceptional Kids are the ones that I think will last the longest. I think they have iconic designs. I think they have interesting powers.
Last the longest. I'm not gonna argue, but my favorite. If I had to rank if we're gonna rank the From the Ashes kids, my number 1 and 2 is Jitter and Calico. They've been there this whole time. Then number 3 would probably have to go to probably Bronze, then Melee, then Deathstream, Axo. It just puts you off skipper slots. Then Ransom. I don't know what are your thoughts on the From the Ashes kids? If you had to rank them.
I mean, like, I really love Ransom.
Yes, you do.
He's very near and dear to my heart. When they finally announced the Ransom Marvel Legends, I will be popping a pre-order. But like, I like Jitter and Calico a lot. I think they're cute. Deathstream is such a nothing character
Wow.
to me.
No, he's baby girl.
I like the stuff that they're doing now, where he is like a brotherly bond with Ransom. But I'm not gonna lie,
Wow,
I'm only interested
you only
in it
care about him
because
and
of
his relation to Ransom.
Yeah. I love all of the exceptional kids. They're near and dear to my heart.
More than Ransom?
Oh, also, we didn't talk about this. Logan's going back to his Brown costume.
Unless it's just a cover thing.
Everybody else is in semi. Well, actually, I say that. Storm's... No, actually, that's her Avengers. Look, never mind. Temper's hair got shorter.
Yeah.
Shock of shocks. I'm so happy we're keeping this Scott design. I really do like this costume.
So for the other big thing in this, how do you feel about this being another Sinister story?
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Is it? Do we know?
It's in the promo, yes.
Oh, sweet. I love Sinister. Good, more Sinister content, please.
I like Sinister, but it also feels like it also does kind of feel like we just did a Sinister storyline in Exceptional, and we're doing another Sinister storyline now.
That felt like setup to me, though.
Okay, that's fair. It would have been nice to see there being like something kind of big, but the way the pacing worked with Age of Revelation, you didn't have time to build something up and pay it off in Exceptional between Sinister and Age of Revelation.
Yeah.
So the book was kind of just treading water.
Well, and I'm gonna be honest, I was feeling some serious Sinister drought before. Cause that was issue 8. That was a while.
Oh no, it's what, a year without Sinister?
Yes,
What
that's
are you
bad.
gonna do?
No, that's really bad. That's
For you, yes.
Ooh.
I can be patient.
Well, and I also feel like, and I don't think this is a mean thing to say, but I just think it's true. The lack of like ex-villain content this era has been a little frustrating for me.
I mean, what was it? X Factor was bringing in a couple of them. The Adjutant has been doing the heavy lifting with the Sugar Man, who you hate.
Yeah, I
and
don't like
Fabian
Sugar
Cortez.
Man. That's
and
been
Trevor
peak.
Fitzroy.
That's been
and the what are they called?
Oh, the new.
I wanted to call them the Young Hunters.
The new.
Trevor Fitzroy.
Oh, you made me forget.
I don't know. The Tantrums, we'll call them. Fitzroy and the Tantrums.
That's right. Hold on.
They can make your hands clap.
They can. Trevor Fitzroy can make me do a lot
Stripe
of
has
things.
been doing things. You're a Stripe
Yes,
head.
I do, and I have enjoyed. I need to catch up on that series, but I like
Because you like Stripe.
Yes.
But I don't know. It feels like they're hitting most of the big ones. Magneto's been a supporting character in X-Men. 3K kind of scooped up a bunch of the villains, and that's what was going on. Mystique's old now, so we can't have her. Upstarts, there it is.
The Upstarts, thank you.
Mystique's busy being
I forgot
old
about the awesome
and in
cover
love.
that I have for this issue.
Yes.
That wasn't scary.
You see a monster and go hee hee.
Well, it's Chris Somney too. You gotta like Chris
Well, yeah.
Somney.
But yeah, what are the X-Men that you're missing? Do you want an Avalanche?
Well,
solo?
I'm gonna be real. Honestly, when the X-Men 24 solicit came out and we got full-blown Joseph and Astra on the cover, I was sold.
You don't care about Cassandra Nova being there?
Yeah, she's fine. And then
You
a
don't
guy
care
who was
about Wire?
only literally in like 2 issues.
Wire. And the other one.
I don't remember what his title is.
The chairman?
Yeah. Or is Cassandra?
No, she's a zealot.
Oh, she's a zealot. That's right.
Well, imagine not even knowing the titles of the members of 3K. You have any predictions on who the chairman is?
No. Actually, no, that's a lie. I think it's Legion.
You think it's Legion?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I think he's pissed that he's not like Daddy's little special boy carrying on after Krakoa.
okay, you haven't read Giant Size yet, so...
Oh, that's right. There's Legion stuff in there. I gotta go read
Kind
that.
of.
I forgot.
But let's just say that Legion and his minds are all kind of taken care of right now, so it probably won't be them. But, yeah, let's see. Any other things we want to talk about with Shadows of Tomorrow, X-Men United, all that?
Being an X-Men fan is weird right now because you get very excited and then you get very disappointed, and then you get very excited and then
you get very
disappointed.
excited at an announcement, you read the book and get very disappointed. You get very disappointed at an announcement and read the book and get kind of excited because it wasn't as bad as you thought.
Yeah.
And if you go like, meh, you read the book and you go, eh. That's an improvement from meh to eh.
Yeah, like, I don't know, they're not reinventing the wheel like Krakoa, unfortunately, but also, like, and this is a hot take, but I do feel it very strongly. If you look at the wider history of X-Men, you need a slop era before you get the peak era.
Because there's the reprint era before Claremont.
Mm-hmm.
There was the 90s before Morrison.
Mm-hmm.
There was and then there was the IVX era before Krakoa.
Yeah, like...
So we're in the IVX era right now. And honestly, I don't even think we're as bad as IVX.
No,
right
we're not nearly as bad. I would say we're on par of like the Wolverine and the X-Men, like post Age of X.
We're treading
not Age of X.
We're treading water between Decimation
Avengers.
and AVX.
Yeah, and like that's fine. Like
maybe one of these books will be a Messiah. Exceptional might be a Messiah trilogy where people look back and are like, remember Exceptional X-Men? That was good.
Part of the problem is like nothing like devastating is happening enough for me to be more upset with this era. Like nobody's like being written. Oh, there goes my phone. Nobody's written like so badly out of character that like I can't stand it. Nobody's like done something unforgivable that I can't. You know,
like you could argue Cypher is, but that's the whole point of being Revelation, is that he is what it seems like out of character for a typical Doug Ramsey, but he's Revelation now, so there's something else going on. So that's the plot. There are times when characters out of character and doing nothing, and sometimes the character is a little out of character, but it's also what the plot is, so you can't complain too much. Because if he wasn't acting like this, then there wouldn't be the story.
Well, and it's like weird because it's like I want to be more upset about Revelation, but I also know
No,
like
you don't. You never cared about Cypher.
now he's Spanish. I know it's the whole gimmick that we're gonna learn how he got to this point when we're done with the event.
Yeah. Or perhaps even before we're done with the event. Book of Revelation seems to kind of be giving that a bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Going back to Will of Doom. How long? Spoilers for One World Under Doom number 9. So skip ahead probably a couple minutes if you don't want to hear that. How long will Doom be dead, do you think?
See, the problem is like I don't even know if he's like really like dead. It seems like he's in like a
Astral dimension.
yeah
thing.
or something. I do have a feeling Armageddon is going to be about however he comes back.
I feel like Armageddon will be about Latveria more so than him, and they'll
Yeah.
be back at the end of Armageddon to be back ruler of Latveria.
Yeah.
Also,
reset the
just
status
in
quo.
time for Avengers Doomsday.
I was gonna say because I know a lot of people are like, why are they doing this now and not when Doomsday is actually coming out?
And Doctor Strange was dead when Multiverse of Madness came out. Peter wasn't Spider-Man when No Way Home came out.
See, but
There've been a lot of
the
those.
thing with that though is that they did the death of Doctor Strange
Yes.
like event.
Well, I think
Big air quotes. That was a very small.
I think the comics got planned out, and then Avengers Doomsday kept getting some production delays, and they were already kind of stretching this event and just couldn't go more.
Yeah, the fact that we had like a whole month's delay on the core, or not delay, but like a break in the core book for like.
And it wasn't even like Imperial, where there were things that were clearly supposed to be carrying on that main story.
Oh, we should talk about Imperial.
Yeah, that's also over.
I liked it. I thought it was fun.
It was fine.
You've read all the Annihilation stuff. Where would you rank Imperial?
Okay, so I would put Annihilation as the best of the Annihilation books, then the last Annihilation, Annihilation Conquest, then I put Imperial, and then whatever the other Annihilation.
The bad one.
The one with the Cancerverse and Beta Ray Bill.
I was gonna say the one we don't talk about.
The one with Beta Ray Bill, yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody cares about Beta Ray Bill.
Unfortunately, he is in the worst one.
Mm-hmm. The Cancerverse was in it, and that was something. The Fantastic Four was a big part of it. When the Earth characters start getting involved in an Annihilation event, I'm like, eh.
That's kind of the whole point, is that it's not
At least,
Earth characters.
like, the last Annihilation was at a time when a lot of Earth characters were space characters, so they were getting involved. But I'm like, hell yeah, these are space characters right now, so of course they're going to get involved.
Well, and I feel like Al Ewing did a lot of work being like,
Oh, yeah.
this is like the why, but
Yeah.
these space characters are still important and that sort of thing.
And I'd argue that there weren't even really any Earth characters getting too involved in Last Annihilation. Because in the tie-ins you had Sword, that's a space book.
Cable Reloaded.
Cable, that's probably the most Earth-based, but also Cable was part of Sword, so it's still just a Sword thing. You had Wiccan and Hulkling, they're space characters at that point in time. You had Black Panther, he was a space character at that point in time.
He's still technically a space character.
Especially now, after Imperial.
What are do you think that book's gonna get extended past 5 issues?
I don't know. I don't think that's getting extended, but I think after the anniversary special, they're going to do something with him.
Do you think they'll bring back Victor Laval to write it though, or is he too busy?
I feel like he might be too busy. I feel like they probably tried, and if they got him back, then he wouldn't have been announced as a one shot.
Yeah, that's true.
I can see
Ziegler is also working on the one shot, and a lot of people have been talking about how his Miles run is probably ending soon. I think the possibility of Ziegler jumping on Black Panther is very high.
Yes, this makes sense. Because Marvel, if they have any semblance of insanity at all, would keep a black writer on.
Well, and not to be like a hater, but Marvel's like, oh, cool, our token black writer. Now you write all of them. They're gonna get a new Monica Rambeau mini, and it's gonna be written by Cody Ziegler, and he's gonna be like, I don't care about Monica Rambeau. Too bad.
You don't think Eve Ewing would do another Monica?
Oh, she probably would. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't read that Thunderbolts mini that Monica was the lead in. I heard it was pretty good though.
The one spitting out of the Devil's Reign.
Yeah.
Going back. Yeah, it was good. There's Hawkeye in there.
I should read it.
It has some monster guy.
Who I know a person I like wrote it. I just don't remember who.
I'm gonna throw in a guess and say, what's his name? Who wrote Freefall? Hawkeye Freefall.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's
and I have to read this Thunderbolts.
Yes, that's my guess for who did this. And it was.
Oh, it was Jim Zub. Yeah, Jim Zub.
Okay,
I love Jim Zub.
DNA cover though.
Yeah, but it's not that bad.
Yeah.
I like this little troll. Who's this little troll guy?
That would be what is it?
What, like Baby Abomination?
No, I don't. Maybe it is.
He's got like thing arms.
But yeah, it's a fun book. You get Monica, you get Clint, you get America, you get the new Power Man.
Ergo, that's his name.
Yes.
Ergo.
It's Power Man and Iron Fist back together, and that's fun, even if it's the different ones.
Holy wait, is this the Psychic Monkeys the Red Ghost? Mate, hell yeah, it is. Ah, that's kind of fun.
Yeah, it's just a fun book.
When's the last time the Red Ghost has been in any comic ever? Hold on.
When's the last time the Red Ghost has been in anything for more than
Oh,
a second?
he was in that Avengers mini they did. The Avengers Emergency Squad thing.
Oh, yeah.
Never mind. I was about to be like, haha, nobody remembers the Red Ghost, but he was literally just...
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he just... Oh, this guy. I like these covers.
Mm-hmm. The trading card covers are cool, too.
Ooh.
But also I'm a sucker for trading card covers in general.
That's true. You want... That's some...
No, I take it back.
That's a terrible code name.
It's so bad, it's incredible.
Oh my god, Persuasion! I love Persuasion. Yeah. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to read this.
Here's a big part of Devil's Reign.
Okay, I'm probably gonna have to read this. It's got pretty good reviews.
Oh yeah, it's fun. This book is actually the debut of Guts and Glory.
I hate that's such a bad Cody. And why does he look like Cable?
Well, he's done stuff other than just this book. Wow.
Wait, was he in the backup? Yeah, I remember this. He shows up with Power Man in the backup.
Okay. Apparently, Guts and Glory is still doing things.
Good for him. You know what?
I need to see a miniseries of Guts and Glory take on Greg Gutfeld.
There you go, Greg Gutfeld.
Noted quote comedian.
How did
Greg
we get
Gutfeld.
on this subject? I totally forget.
Because we were talking about.
Oh, the fallout of One World Under Doom stuff. Yeah.
Because characters. Wait. Yeah, because how Devil's Reign is just a spin out of. Wait, no. With this, we talked about Photon. That's how we did it.
Oh yeah, because I said
yes, because we were talking about space.
Oh right, Imperial.
And
wow.
And just as a note, at least I am not diagnosed with ADHD at all.
I'm close. Tune in next. Tune in after the break.
Yeah. Yeah. Not next week. Wait, no. It would be.
No, my doctor's appointment's on Wednesday. Yeah.
No, but we're going to next episode later this weekend.
Oh, that's true.
2 weeks. Tune in 2 weeks to find out whether or not Cybertron is diagnosed with ADHD.
We'll see. Yeah, and I really liked Imperial. Nova Centurion was really good. That was a strong first issue.
That's fine. The best part was the reference to New Warriors and Annihilation.
I did like his little baseball cap. I thought that was very fun. Also, Pip the Troll. Any Pip the Troll content
you would
is good. Pip the Troll.
You would think that.
Listen, he's really good in that Daniel Warren Johnson Beta Ray Bill mini.
Does that also mean that he's really good in what's it called? The post-credit scene of Eternals?
Oh, I forgot. Oh my God, played by Patton Oswalt, no less.
Yeah.
What a time.
The Eternals movie certainly
It's
happened.
weird they introduced Pip the Troll and Adam Warlock around the same time, but didn't introduce that they were like compadres. You know what I mean? Like that famously, that's like the only two things those characters do is hang out with each other.
Yeah, but and then the MCU says, but what about no?
What about Star Fox, played by
Harry Styles.
Harry Styles? Which, if you know anything about Star Fox,
Whoa! What are they trying to say about Harry Styles like that?
Ooh,
Do you have any better casting ideas for Star Fox given his history? This is your opportunity. Make all the jokes.
I feel like Justin Bieber's got some things in the closet, right? Like, I feel like that feels appropriate.
I don't know because he started in the public eye when he was so young. I feel like we would know by now.
But that also feels very Star Fox, because I feel like that's part of his problem, is that he was made famous at a young
Yeah.
age. It doesn't help when your brother's Thanos. That's a very loaded situation to be in.
You're calling Justin Bieber's brother Thanos? I don't know if he has a brother, but...
He has a sister.
Yeah, you're calling her Thanos?
She's pretty cool. She's down with trans people.
Hell
That's
yeah.
nice.
And she's got
No, I'm stupid. That's his
Oh.
wife.
I
thought Hailey Bieber was his sister. That's totally his wife. My bad.
We still like her.
I don't keep up with pop culture.
I was fully ready to believe it, because I don't know who she is.
I could
I've
lie
heard
to
the
you
name.
about celebrity stuff, and
You
you would just
could,
be like,
yes.
I wasn't lying to you about that Ariana Grande, my favorite color is 5, though. That's totally real.
I think we can cancel her over that. The favorite
6
color
is
should
clearly
be
the
7.
better color. 6, 7. Out of that.
Now we're canceling Cybershine for making a 6-7 joke.
I think we should transition
on the
out
day
of
of our
Yap.
Lord, November 21st.
I think we should transition out of Yap before I get too brain rotted.
Speaking of 7, apparently there are theorists who think that 7 comes from a different root than all of our other numbers.
It's not Arabic?
Well, the symbol is, but the word is.
Ah.
And fun fact, the word actually might be from a Semitic language like Arabic or Hebrew, rather than a Proto-Indo-European word.
Did you see that really trolling headline where it's like, Mom Donnie is forcing New York students to learn Arabic numerals, and then people lost their mind?
Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah.
That was kind of funny. I'm not gonna front.
We are pro-Arabic numerals on this podcast, by the way. The two things we stand most, in this order, are Arabic numerals and then trans people.
Ooh, I have a new podcast to recommend. I know that's probably in poor taste to recommend you a podcast on a podcast, but there's this new podcast called X-Men. It's X-Men.
Like X-Men are?
No, like...
EX-Men?
Yes, it's EX-Men, and it's 2 trans women going through the Claremont run.
Okay.
One of them is a huge X-Men fan, the other is a newbie.
So what would happen if we started reading Claremont?
Yeah, essentially.
Okay.
Well, no, not like newbie as in like new to Claremont, as in like new to X-Men in general.
Oh, so if we introduced one of our other friends to
Yes.
X-Men and got them on here, that's what it would be?
Yes.
Okay.
It's very fun. I've been watching the first episode. Well, the 0 episode, but...
Listening to?
Yes. Well, they upload on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Anyway...
Who would do that? Putting a podcast on YouTube?
I know. Who would do that? And who would shamelessly plug a different podcast on their podcast? Me. I would. I think I've already done that.
I don't know.
We definitely mentioned Cerebro on here.
We must have. Also, Spotify has a feature where you can say, hear the podcast like us. So that does have...
Oh, that'd be very helpful.
Well, that does have Cerebro and Escape the Mojoverse on it. I added those. I
probably shouldn't clap on the mic. That probably sounds terrible.
Go listen to all the queer people talk about X-Men. After you listen to us queer people talk about X-Men, at least. Speaking of X-Men, that's not what this next segment's about.
Yeah, that's not at all what this next... I mean, it can be if we want it.
It will be, without fail.
So, I think we mentioned it at the top of the hour. After this recording, we will be going to Chili's. I will be drinking the illustrious Wicked Martini.
Margarita.
Or margarita.
I'm going to see if they have a mocktail version.
And then we will be seeing Wicked 2. So,
Too Wicked, Too Good.
In shameless plug tie-in...
After all the criticism we did of Marvel Rivals tie-ins, we're doing a Wicked 2 tie-in.
Yeah, we're doing a Wicked 2 tie-in. This
called,
one...
Is that character Elphaba or Glinda?
Yeah.
It's not a catchy name, but it describes it well.
It's very straight and to the point. I might even extend this and just name check other Wicked characters that give
I think that's fair,
other vibes. Because I'm going to start right off the bat. I'm actually going to plow forward and I'm going to say something and immediately break the format. Gambit would play the fuck out of Fiero.
Yes.
Ah!
Dancing through life, but with his Louisiana accent.
It'd be good. It'd be good. It'd be really good.
It'd be terrible to listen to, but I'd love it.
Get specifically the Marvel Rivals /
X-Men 97.
VA, yeah.
Yeah. So in this case, if he's Gambit, then who's his Elphaba? Not Elphaba, Glinda. Or Elphaba.
That's a really good question. Specifically for Gambit, not just like...
For Gambit, yes.
Yeah. Oh, Frenzy would be a good pick.
For Elphaba or Glinda?
That's the thing. Okay. Because are you, like... What do you team... Do you know the ending? I don't want to spoil the ending.
I know a bit about the ending. Yeah.
Okay. Because she does, Elphaba does end up with Firo
Yeah.
in the end. He's the Scarecrow at this point, but
Yeah.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah. I know that part. Yeah.
So, do we want to go with...
Just now that after we saying that, there are wicked spoilers throughout this entire segment.
The musical's been out for 20 years.
Well, you asked me if I know the endings. I figured we might as well extend the courtesy to the audience.
I will say, this is very off topic, but I thought it was really funny. Somebody was complaining
never
about...
do that.
Somebody on TikTok was complaining. They were like, somebody got mad at me because they were like, how do you have opinions on the second part of Wicked? It isn't even out yet. And I just think that says a lot about cultural literacy.
Shout out to when I was in the 5th grade after school choir, still sponsored by the school, and we sang For Good in that as part of our Broadway section.
Oh, that's right.
What part of that? Did you are you remembering my 5th grade choir award?
Well, I always forgot. I forgot that the reason the movie's called Wicked For Good is because there's a song called For Good.
Is this the first time I told you about that 5th grade choir award?
Yes, it was.
Okay, that's also why I've always been a fan of You Can't Stop the Beat, and the one song from Rent that everyone knows.
525,600 minutes. Fun fact: when you get your gay card at the gay club, they implant that into your brain, and like even if you don't like Rent, you're able to sing that song perfectly. I don't know why, it just happened.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I learned. So like, does that mean I got my gay card in 5th grade? Because that says a lot about things. Then.
This is a lot about society.
No, this is a lot about my life in particular. But anyway, Gambit's Elphaba.
So I think by default it has to be Rogue, and I think that makes a lot of sense.
And then Frenzy is.
I would say Frenzy is Glinda, yeah.
So Rogue and Frenzy are dating.
That'd be really hot, and you can't even deny that. That'd be really hot. That'd be really cool.
And Bach in this case then would be, I don't know, Frenzy love interest, or rather, people who want to be in love with Frenzy.
Scott and Frenzy were married in that alternate universe.
Is Kurt Nessie then?
Well, first of all, yes, absolutely. I don't know why, but yeah.
Well, because siblings.
Yeah, that works. Oh, wait, I actually really like that. And he's definitely more popular.
Popular, you say?
God.
We're not singing, no. That's only on the Patreon.
Well, now that we've gotten like our main cast, let's just like name random characters and we'll do Elphaba or Glinda. That's more in line with the original idea.
Starting with the duo that you're going to get the answer to immediately. Steph and Cass.
Ooh, that's fun. Cass is Elphaba and Steph is Glinda.
Yeah, that's a
freebie. Similarly in duos, Blue and Gold.
Okay, so Ted is Elphaba and Booster is Glinda.
Yeah, I feel like it's pretty straightforward.
Fire and Ice.
Ooh, this is going to be a hot take.
Oh?
I think this is going to be a hot take. I think a lot of people would say...
That B is Glinda?
Yes, and that I don't
Tora?
remember. Yes, thank you. But I'm gonna flip-flop it.
Wow, so you're saying that Ice is Glinda and Fire is Elphaba. Is this just because of the green?
No, it's not just because of the green. Okay, this is where I lose people.
You already lost people.
Part of what I like about certain interpretations of Fire, cough, cough, human target, cough, cough, is that she's kind of an angry person, and not in like the fun way that she usually is. Like she has this deep, like bitter anger about her as a person, and I think that's very in line.
I like the idea of Fire having anger from insecurity.
Yeah.
Which even the Fire and Ice miniseries that didn't
make
them played with.
They get into that a little bit too.
I don't really like this series because it's top 10 queer-baiting series ever. That one cover of Ice just fully being held by bridal carried by Fire.
I'm gonna do a binge of both of them here soon because I haven't
Good luck, Soldier.
I haven't read any of them. I really like the art though.
The art's cute. Yeah.
That panel of B just going.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to describe what you're doing for the listeners?
I'm pointing at my boobas.
What boobas?
Exactly. Anyway, well that's the joke in the panel.
Mm-hmm. Next up.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna stick with duos because I actually really like
this is a fun format. We did not plan this at all, but it's fun.
We're gonna do my favorite little disaster twins. We're gonna do Juggernaut and Magic.
Juggernaut and Magic. Okay. So, what version of Magic?
Oh, current. We're doing like as the destruction team on the adjective list.
Okay. Then in this case, I think that Magic will be Glinda, and Juggernaut will be Elphaba.
That's interesting. I don't disagree.
I'd argue that for more of history. Magic has been an Alphaba.
No,
She's
very
been
fair.
to Glinda. Now for this one, these characters have not met,
Oh
but
boy.
you'll still have opinions on them.
Okay.
I know you and like 3 people worldwide will.
Okay.
Between Man Thing and Swamp Thing.
Ooh. That's hard. 'Cause Man Thing doesn't talk.
But you know what Man Thing does do? Burn it if you know fear.
Yeah, he burns it. You burn it his touch if you know fear.
And because of that, is he an Alphaba or Glinda?
Well, I was gonna put him as Glinda just
Yep.
because I feel like,
Wow.
well, he's
Yeah.
always baby girl for some reason.
That-
They really love baby girlifying Man Thing.
Yeah.
I think best exemplified when during Jason Aaron's Avengers run, he became baby Man Thing for a bit, and he was just riding around on Blade's
I was
shoulder.
going to argue best exemplified with the Werewolf by Night special. He's just Ted.
Yes, he's also just Ted. I'm just Ted.
Anywhere
And
else
I'm
that'd
enough.
be a Ted.
But Alec is definitely Alphaba. Like the whole of it all. Literally, he would sing a song about like people hate me because I'm green.
Yeah, it's not easy being green.
He would hate me because they hate me because I'm capital T, the capital G, green, trademark, copyright, exclamation. I'll give you another one.
Okay.
We're gonna do Runaways, but we're not gonna do your favorites. We're gonna do Molly and why am I forgetting his name?
I think Chase.
Yes, and Chase. We're
Okay.
doing Molly and Chase.
See, the moment you said Molly, the answer was decided because Molly is Glinda,
Yeah.
and whether or not Chase is an Alphaba, Molly will say, "No, you are Glinda. No, sorry, you are Alphaba. Whether you like it or not, I am Glinda." With her cat to Beanie, how could she not?
That's very true.
Then let's see. I should have thought.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do an extension on that. Now you have to cast the whole Runaways as a production
Do I have to
of
keep?
Wicked.
Do I have to keep those?
No,
two?
you can change it.
Okay, because then Carolina and Nico are
Yeah.
Glinda and Alphaba. They literally play with that Strange Tales. Then by that, then we'll have, I guess, Chase as Fiero. That see, Molly, I guess I'll put as Nessa. Gert, I just
Alex has to be the wizard, right?
yeah, and just by process of elimination, I guess Gert is. Why am I blinking?
Which one?
Bach.
Oh, yeah, that works.
Just by process of elimination. Because
Old Lace
Garth's
could be
not-
Bach. That'd be silly.
No, Old Lace is the lion.
Oh, that works. No, because Alex's betrayal is very much giving the wait a minute, you're the one making everybody hate animals.
Yeah. You're the one making everyone hate dinosaurs. What does that imply about Sauron and then turn people into dinosaurs? Anyway,
Sauron.
That's you've been
Sauron
missing.
and Stegron do Defying Gravity together.
Sauron and Stegron do love.
Yes, they do.
Okay, so we'll go with Kate Bishop and America Chavez.
Oh, that's hard. That's really hard. I don't know if there's a good answer. I feel like either answer I would get people upset at me with. But I'm gonna go with my gut.
You know, I can make people even more upset by making you talk about Laura.
Yeah.
If it was
You
Laura,
can do that next
if it
week.
was
If you
Laura-
really want to keep the trend going, we
If it was
can.
Laura and Jubilee.
Yeah, we can do that next. But let me finish this because I'm going to lock in, and you might be shocked, but
Okay.
I'm locking this in. America's Elphaba,
Okay.
and Kate is Glinda. She's much more sociable.
She's got the rich upbringing.
Yep.
Whereas America's had constantly rewritten backstories that are all normally tending towards sad.
Well, and she always had. Again, it's like this. It comes back to how I feel about Fire. It's like America has this deep anger inside her, and I think that comes out a lot.
And Kate has this deep bisexuality in
Yeah.
her that needs to come out.
Is that the French flag?
I've got an America
Look at an American
here.
flag in front of me.
Then anyway,
Okay, so now I have to do Laura. Oh god. I mean, it's obvious though, right?
yeah.
Jubilee is Glinda,
hmm
and Laura is Elphaba.
Do you think Jubilee could blow a bubblegum big enough to float down in?
That'd be really cool.
Dale Simone, you have this idea for free.
I think instead of riding on a broomstick, if Laura... Oh, I mean, she was a witch that one time, but that was just a costume.
Yeah.
But I think instead of riding a
Exterminator.
broomstick, she'd ride Well, actually, I have two ideas. It would either be, um,
Oh, and Gabby's Nessie.
yeah, that works.
And Jonathan is there.
I was gonna say that she either rides like
This is another one. We'll expand to full casting.
it's like a giant box of number 25 chicken that she like sits in.
number 25
Like Baba
chicken?
Yaga, like Baba Yaga in her witch house. Like she like sits in the little takeaway container of number 25 with chicken.
And she calls out with a stench of 25.
Yeah,
and
the chicken.
And your other idea was?
Oh, I was gonna say like a really big. You know how Logan used to smoke like cigars all the time, like a really big cigar.
And then Marvel said, actually, what if he doesn't smoke?
That was something I thought was cool in I don't remember which crossover, but we. Oh no! Wait a minute. Never mind. I was gonna say we finally had a character smoke in a Marvel book, but that was in the DC side of the crossover.
Yep, that's for Constantine.
Yeah. Never mind. Marvel still to this day.
Yeah. Okay, so we're full fleshing out this. I think the second coming full circle, X-Men Wicked in production.
We didn't do Wiccan and Hulkling. People are gonna be mad at us.
Well, is it as easy as Teddy is green?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and Billy's baby girl.
So Jonathan has to be the lion, right?
Yeah.
Julian.
Hellion, yeah, Hellion
Julian
Sparrow, yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
He's not dancing through life.
He's tried to date Jubilee.
Yeah,
Oh,
actually-
Sync could be Bach. That'd be kind of fun.
Actually, you know who's the Fiero? Young Angel.
You disrespect me. You disrespect my family. You call us stinky poopy babies. I like that ship. I don't like Hellion. Well, and it's a lie. Hellion's endearing to me in a way.
I don't like Young Angel and Laura, but Young Angel has the swagger to him.
I
To be a Fiero.
guess. Well, really, it wouldn't be thematically appropriate.
What Kaiden is Fiero?
It wouldn't be thematically appropriate at all, but Kid Omega would play the hell out of that role.
Kid Omega is a Fiero, and everyone else in the show is a Cuckoo.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be.
Or Young Cable is Fiero.
There you go.
And Kid Omega is Bach. Again, everyone else is a Cuckoo.
Charles Xavier gives major Madame Morrible vibes.
Yeah. It's called being a shady teacher who can't help you, but is also still shady.
Yeah. I have absolutely no faith in you.
And then who's the wizard? To Charles, is Magneto the wizard to Xavier's Madame Morrible? I don't think so.
Are we still keeping?
I don't care.
Jubilee? Okay.
We've lost the plot.
That's fair. Okay. 'Cause the wizard could also
now,
be
Ryan.
the Charles. I think very well.
I think Charles is the wizard more than Madame Morrible. Unless you have something else. Cassandra Nova the wizard.
That would also work. My thought, and this is totally me just being like,
Oh no! Don't say
based in
Stripe.
Wolverine
Don't
killed.
Okay.
Tribune, aka Graydon Creed.
Okay. There we have it. Anyway, if anyone wants to make a production of Wicked with comic characters, you've got lots of ideas. If anyone makes fan art of Booster Gold as Glinda, tag us.
No, I actually do have a musical casting for Cable and Strife, but it is not Wicked. I think Family Opera with Cable and Strife would go crazy.
Okay.
So, also, how have they never done Family Opera but with Fantastic Four? I feel like that writes itself.
The Fantastic of the Opera?
Yeah, the Fantastic of the Opera. You have Victor as the Phantom, Sue as Christine. Like, I feel like that writes itself at this point.
Okay. You know what we really need? Wolverine kids in Hairspray.
I like that. I'd eat that up. That'd be me. That'd be me.
Mm-hmm.
What do we want to do? We want to segue into something else now? Do we want to?
I think we have to go to our second recurring segment.
Oh yeah, it's time for
third.
Bat Fam Slander Hour.
Coming at you right after Hatush got delayed to March.
Guys, I swear we will come up with more topics to talk about.
I think we are
Hour.
going to have to do a segment of this where we used to have a buzzer every time we say Hatush.
Probably the next one, but I do really want to talk.
We have to.
Why?
Why?
Why at this point?
Why? There's still supposed to be a mini-series after this.
It was supposed to be a mini.
Well, no, there was supposed to be the mini after
Yes,
this.
there's supposed to be the mini after.
We don't know anything about that. We don't know if it's still happening. I'd imagine it's... I hope DC could learn the lesson, but also No, they won't. This is DC. What else? What else is there even to say at this point? I feel like we're starting to run out of things to say about Hattush, but every time I do that, they give us more. So knowing this, the next time we go to record, DC will delay Hattush's final issue until like
Yes.
August.
That's what I'm worried about. Is like they're just like screw it, like it'll be out with that. Oh, speaking of Bat books that have been delayed forever, Gargoyle of Gotham's finally finishing.
Yeah, the last issue just got solicited today as we're recording this.
I wanted to read that book, but every time it gets delayed, I put it off even longer.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm just trade waiting, I guess.
Speaking of Batman books that were supposed to happen, Night Fight, Batman the Barbarian, not Night
Or
Fight,
Nightfire. Yeah, that's just canceled. From what I understand about Batman Barbarian, Greg Smallwood was working on it, realized very quickly, oh, this concept doesn't actually work at all, and I need to rework it.
Yeah.
And is now he's redefining his style right now, with his art. So he probably won't come back to it.
Yeah.
Like ever.
Poor Batman. They see so many ideas for Batman Elseworlds booking and will just solicit anything and
Guys,
then not
just give it to
finish
Liam Sharp. He'd do a really good job. Liam Sharp's really good at that kind of thing. He's doing Spawn Dark Ages.
Give it to
right
Jim
now.
Zub. I just know you want Conan and Batman Conan.
Just be praying for more Jim Zub Barbarian content.
Yes. What else is there to say about the Batman at this point?
Ooh.
Cats might be coming back to Gotham.
Batman and Robin is maybe ending.
Yeah, at least Philip Kennedy Johnson's time in the book, so it'll at least be on a third writer.
I would prefer a third writer scenario because I think that book's actually really fun for doing like
Damien stories.
well, and like zany stuff. Like they went to Dinosaur Island. Like you're not going to see that in the main
They
Batman
went to
book.
Dinosaur Island to fight the daughter of Bane.
The Yed Shush, like
Yeah, they
White Rabbit and Dumb Bunny came back.
Could you imagine they did more stuff with Hush characters in the main Batman book?
Yeah,
How
that'd be
stupid would that
crazy.
be? Shatouche,
They brought back that gang I really like. That
the Royal Flush Gang.
Yeah, no, the ones that have the animal masks. It's like the
Oh,
three
yeah.
guys.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I like them, but I can never remember the names. They're really cool.
Because they want to be the Royal Flush Gang, but they aren't.
Well, and they're Alice in Wonderland themed, but they aren't Mad Hatter goons.
Yes.
It's very confusing.
Yet. And the Royal Flush Gang isn't Joker goons, so... Well, sometimes they kind of are.
Anyway.
Harper Rowe's brother got caught up in the Royal Flush Gang once.
I like when they're all clones.
I want to say he was dating one of them.
Ooh.
Disaster gay relationship.
Disaster
right there.
gay relationship.
Frankly, we need more disaster gay relationships.
What's my... Still don't know anything about Barbara Gordon Breakout.
Or Shadow the Bat.
Yeah, I'd like something about that.
Or the Azrael book that they never announced, but I feel in my soul they're going to announce.
You're positive sort of Azrael is going to come, or something.
I'm just a positive thinker, and I want more traumatized Catholic men who are hot.
I would like that. I really like the Dan Waters menu.
Oh yeah.
Good.
I think that if you know X-Men hasn't gotten, or which two X-Men characters haven't gotten solo series, Gambit and Nightcrawler. Where are my sad Catholic men getting series? Daredevil's coming back to Stephanie Phillips. I'm excited for that.
That's true. Ooh, a Nightcrawler solo would be fun right now.
A Gambit solo could be fun. It might just be another flashback. But
More Black Womb. More Black Womb content.
The Monkey's Paw Charles.
It's like the Batman equivalent of Black Womb, you think?
The Batman equivalent of Black Womb. Probably Ace Chemicals.
I think Ace Chemicals is up there. I was going to say the Thomas Hurt stuff that Morrison introduces.
Yeah.
I feel like that's very Black Womb, where it's like, this is supposed to be important, but, like, I don't...
Yeah.
Like, I'm supposed to care about this, but I don't know, like, what the end goal...
If I wanted Evil Wayne, then I'd go to Flashpoint.
Yeah. Oh, wait, that's actually something we can talk about. So, I think since the last time we recorded, we've both now read DCKO Night Fight.
Yes.
Number 1.
Dick Grayson's so hot. In that
Yeah,
book.
we have hot Dilf Dick Grayson. But what I'm curious about is, like... So, that makes... Let's see, okay. Because Dark Patterns just wrapped up.
Yep.
As of right now, Batman and Robin is still coming out.
Yes.
We're talking right now.
Absolute
So,
Batman's coming
Absolute Batman, DC, the Detective Comics,
out. Main Batman.
and
main Batman.
Hattush. I feel like I'm forgetting something.
You didn't mention Did you count Night Fight yet?
Night Fight. Yep.
Then there's gotta be an Elseworld. Oh, Immortal Legend.
Immortal Edge of Batman.
There's probably another Elseworld that we're forgetting. Well, Batman and Robin Year 1 just wrapped up.
Batman and
The
Robin
last
Year One
Halloween
just
wrapped
wrapped.
up.
The last Halloween just wrapped up. I'm already at a full
We
2
haven't-
hands.
We haven't even counted Shadow of the Bat. That has we don't have details about.
Well, I'm just saying, like right now, like in this current
Okay.
moment, in
But-
this like
Plus or minus a month.
plus or minus a month, 10 different
Off the top of our head.
bat stuff.
Isn't there also Gotham by Gaslight coming out right now?
I don't remember.
Well, it's so happy.
And the sequel to Batman First Night just wrapped
Yes.
up. Or no, it's still going. Yeah.
So yeah, let's throw just 1.5 in there. One for
A
second
baker's
night.
dozen.
We'll say one for a second night and then a half because we're forgetting some else.
A baker's dozen.
Comment down below about what we're missing. Smash that like button. Be sure to blaze this video.
But what's weird? So there's about
Type,
a
that's what it
baker's
is. Blaze's Tumblr.
a
Okay,
baker's
anyway.
dozen worth of like Batman content.
Yes.
Out right now. But I think you would agree with me when I say like Batman feels like the most like small that he has in a hot. Let me explain why. The Batgirl title currently ongoing.
Yes.
Very isolated.
Unfortunately, yes.
Batgirl or Batbook in name only, right?
Unfortunately, yes.
Birds of Prey is entirely its own thing.
At one point, I'd say Birds of Prey used to be a Bat book, but it hasn't been in a while.
It's not been in a while.
I guess they did have a Batgirl and the Birds of Prey for a minute, but anyway.
Nightwing is very similar. It's
Yeah.
entirely its own can of worms.
If Red Hood was still ongoing, that would also be a
That's
can of worms.
that's the other thing is that like we don't have a Red Hood book, and even if we did have the Red Hood book we were supposed to get, that was going to be in New Orleans.
Yeah, in Nolans.
New Orleans. This is a very Gambit episode. I'm realizing. I don't know why. These are just really cool.
Because we're thinking of Wicked and Fiero.
Yeah. Anyway, my point being, like, and I know we keep glazing this era, and I don't care because it's really good, but the Batman Reborn era, right?
Yeah.
Of, like, everything was super connected, everything was, like, feeding into each other.
And it wasn't even that many titles. It was Batman and Robin,
DC,
Batman, DC,
Batgirl.
Not Birds of Prey. Birds of Prey did.
Birds of Prey a little bit.
It was more out there. Gotham City Sirens, Red Robin,
Mm-hmm.
Yum.
Like,
Yeah.
it was a lot less
It was-
titles, but it felt more, like, substantial.
Mm-hmm. Because they were fleshing out their stuff. And like Red Robin, again, wasn't really a Gotham book, but it was still very much a Bat book.
I almost forgot. Catwoman is on almost how many issues now?
She's been in Venice for a bit, I think.
Yeah, but like we're at what,
At least 70?
Yeah, like we're pretty high up there.
Harley Quinn also had her book. Poison Ivy's at 40, or coming up on 40.
I'm not gonna sit here and say like, oh, female characters for getting solos should have their shit tied back in. Oh my god, we've been talking for a while.
We always do.
We always do. I'm not saying like, oh, like these books should become Bat books. I just think it's really interesting that we have all this Bat content. We have this Bat adjacent content. But it feels like we're in like the most like regressive sounds like such a strong word, but like the most it's not good vibes right now.
Yeah. Like, I'm excited for Batwoman, but also that's going to be a book that's in Greece.
That's gonna be in Greece.
We don't know anything much out of the Bat. We don't know anything about Barbara Gordon Breakout. Gotham just kind of feels empty despite all the Bat content.
Gotham feels very empty.
Presumably there are still characters operating in their corners of Gotham. Presumably Duke's still out during the day. Presumably the Batgirls are still up in... Is it Burnside? Is that the neighborhood they were in? I know Babs was at Burnside for a bit.
Bigly Steph is...
Yeah. Well, oh yeah, because Cass is busy.
Yeah. Well, and then it's like...
And Babs is just in Bloodhaven at this point.
As far as I know, like, fucking Luke,
Batwing.
Yeah.
Luke Fox Batwing.
Yeah, he's off somewhere.
Jace Fox is
Jace is still in New York, maybe? I don't...
Yeah. Then Tim is fractioning.
But only a little bit.
Yeah.
Like a little tiny... Little droplet.
Huntress. Jason.
Huntress.
Next question.
Us.
Well, which Huntress?
No, because Helena Wayne went back to
yeah.
her... She poochied.
You've tried explaining New Golden Age to me so many times, and every time I'm like...
Whenever
I
you
don't
want the
care.
reading list, we'll sit down and we'll...
Every time I'm like, I don't care. I liked the Alan Scott story.
You liked the Stargirl and the Lost Children?
I like that. I like the idea of Courtney and Emiko hanging out.
Yeah, that's fun.
But then they've gotten.
And it's got art
ether.
by the Young Justice.
You can do this.
What's his name?
You can do this.
I really like him.
We met him.
We did meet him. Oh God, that makes it worse.
You like my costume.
You did like your costume.
I'm like,
he was very sweet. Oh, go ahead.
I'll give you. Do you want his first name or his last name?
Last name.
Knock.
Oh, Todd Knock. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, she was great.
Oh, that's so bad. I really like him. He was really nice. I was like, I really like your art, but I don't have any I didn't have any covers that were special to me, so I literally bought this Captain Marvel cover because I like you and I thought it was okay.
Which Captain Marvel was that?
Alyssa Wong's.
Was it the same one you got signed by them? Alyssa Wong?
I can't remember.
Well, this spring.
No, because I got my Spirit World signed by them. I know that.
Yeah. Speaking of incredible creators.
Do you think they'll recognize us? No.
I don't think so. No. Yeah. Maybe you.
Maybe.
Not if you show up in Conchu again.
Oh, that was funny.
Yeah. Do you think that the same droid's going to be right there for them to react
That'd
to?
be really fun.
That's so sweet.
We didn't even get to catch that on video. We should.
Yeah. I don't think we would want to do that because that would feel weird to video someone's interaction.
I guess. We wouldn't be the only ones, so.
Yeah.
Where was that?
Remember when we were talking about Batfam?
Oh, wait, actually, I can segue this into actually something productive. Get Alyssa Wong on something to do with Cass. I don't care if they do an arc of the Batgirl title. I don't care.
Spirit World 2.
Spirit World 2.
The Tour World.
Relaunch the Birds of Prey with them as the new writer. I don't care.
Gotham City Sirens with that.
Gotham City Sirens.
I've been liking what Leah Williams done with it. It's all been really out there though. Just kind of bring back a grounded.
I actually have the menu sitting right there on my
you need to read
thing. It'll be the next thing I read.
I keep thinking like, oh wow, my boxes are really full, and then remembering, oh yeah, you still have all of that stuff. I need to figure out my time places.
Hey, at least this is a Friday night where I will actually be able to come back home and read. Than...
Well, I don't know about that. Well, it's an 8:30 show of a 2-hour movie, 2.5-hour movie.
Yeah, I go to bed at 2 a.m.
That's true. As long as that's your alarm for tomorrow morning. Yeah. Anyway, let's see. Batfam? We don't sign doing that for now?
It's bad. I don't want to. Boo. Boo, I say.
Do we have a closing segment?
We could do something really desperate that ties into what we just alluded to.
Is it what we would be most happy to share a Chili's Triple Dipper?
I was gonna say like we could do a segment called like bounty hunting, and it's like here's the things we're trying to find, and this is what we're gonna look for at the sales.
Well, for me, I'm looking for anything that Mia Deer did.
Wow, so you're fully committed to the Arrowette or not Arrowette, Red Arrow. No, Speedy. You've committed to the Speedy.
I'm committed to all three of them. I can't have multiple girls.
I didn't realize those were all. I forgot those were all different characters.
I've always been a fan. I've been a fan of Emiko Queen. You've known this.
Yes, I do know that.
Well, she's the second Red Arrow. I'm a fan of the second of each of the Arrow sidekicks because I don't care about the first Arrowette. I'm sorry, Bonnie. You're more fun when your sissy's overbearing mom. I don't care about the first Red Arrow or the first Speedy. I care about Arsenal.
That's fair.
And then I care about the second Arrow and the second Red Arrow and the second Speedy, Emiko and Mia. And I already have most of Emiko's big issues. So next up is trying to get some Mia issues. Also, most Young Justice I'm going to be looking for. I know for sure that there are a couple of Teen Titans issues I really want to one-shops because I was just picking my weekly pulls and was about to check out those before you realized, wait a second, they'll be on sale this weekend.
I'm going to be honest, the only thing I'm like for sure getting is when we do the trade deal.
We'll see what trades they have, yeah, because it's buy three, give one.
Yes.
We'll have to figure out who gets custody of that last one.
Well, and I assume they all have to be on the same purchase, so somebody's going to have to buy all three of them.
Yeah. And then we them back.
Anyway, my point being is that I'm going to get the next volume of Jim Zub's Conan.
You would.
Well, it's Frost Giant's Daughter, and I'm really excited because Frost Giant's Daughter is really good. I guess more like general stuff. I'm probably going to catch up on a lot of things, just like random stuff that I either dropped or other...
You think it's going to be when you catch up on some X-Men stuff, Birds of Prey, Batgirl?
Maybe. For sure. What was the one thing I was like, oh, I have to make sure I pick...
Also, you know me, I'm always looking for Tom Taylor Nightwing.
That's true. You are very close to being...
Scarily close, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I remembered. I need the rest. I need the last 2 issues of the Adventures of Cyclops and Phoenix, and then I can move on to Ascani Sun.
Because you are the self-proclaimed #1 Cable fan.
Yep.
And I don't know if you're the #1 Cable fan. You're probably the #1 Strife fan.
I am the #1 Strife fan for sure. Cable like is near and dear to my heart just because.
But he's not as gay as
He
Strife.
kind of has to be. Yeah. Oh. Random Conan the Barbarian back issues.
Yeah.
I never read Concert of Champions, and I
Do you
kind
care
of
to?
I kind of do.
That series is alright.
Well, and I have all the other issues, so I
Yeah.
might as well. It's not like I'm gonna buy the trade just for one issue. Also,
That's
Jeff's
true.
in it.
There we go. Jeff's in it. And with that, Jeff's in it. Well, let's just say one last thing. Speak for your Jeff love and my traumatized Catholic man love. Jeff meets Daredevil.
Oh yeah, we should have talked about that during Yap session.
I don't know.
Oh my god.
Let's wrap it up with Jeff versus Daredevil.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
I'm excited.
Oh my god.
I want Jeff to learn what communion is.
I hope
I want Jeff to get injected straight in his veins. Catholic.
I want them to put him on the cross. I think it'd be funny.
They would not do that.
It'd be really funny though.
It would be, but they wouldn't do that.
I think Matt should have like a moral crisis over like how could God allow such an inhuman abomination like a land shark? I think he should have like real serious.
Well,
like,
actually, it was MODOK who made it.
right, but that's my point.
But how could God allow MODOK to create?
Yeah, how
Jeff?
could, actually that's a better question.
How could any loving God exist when all of these horrors exist? And Jeff goes up and goes, "Meow." And he goes, "Oh no, this is good."
I like to think.
And Daredevil looked out and saw that it was good.
I'm gonna call it now. There's gonna be a scene because Matt will be able to like hear him but not see him.
Yes.
He's gonna be like, "Is that like a really fat cat? Like what?" And he's gonna touch it and he's like, "Oh, like I've held a hairless cat before, but this doesn't.
No, we're not going.
It's like really rough."
We're not going into the Sharks Are Smooth debate from Tumblr.
No, they're rough. Everybody knows that.
You haven't seen the Smooth?
I've seen the
post?
smooth shark posts. But I also had a hyperfixation on marine life as a child,
As every good kid
so they
did.
feel like sandpaper.
Yeah, and you've gone to the aquariums, you can touch the
Yeah,
animals.
they're very. Have you been to the shed where you can touch the sturgeons?
I've been to the shed, because remember we went for that
Oh,
one
that's right.
birthday.
Did we go to? Oh, we did do the sturgeon touch
Yeah,
pond. That's
I
right.
just don't like touching most wild animals,
They
even if they're in
splash.
captivity. Anything else you want me to talk about before we wrap this up?
What was the other? So it was Jeff Daredevil, and then there was like another thing. Muppets Noir.
Oh yeah,
Muppets
I didn't get a chance to read the
Noir.
solicit because I was working.
The
when
solicit's
that came out.
insane. The story is that, it's another classic night backstage at the Muppet Show.
Yep.
Kermit's running around trying to get the show together. He gets knocked out while reading one of his favorite detective novels.
Uh-oh.
And while the Muppets are trying to resuscitate him, he has a dream that
Aww.
he's Flip Minnow,
That's amazing.
private investigator.
I'm excited for this.
I'm
This is
very
good.
excited. Who did the art? I recognize the artist. Oh, it's a legacy Muppet Comics creator
Okay.
who's done prior Muppet content.
Hell yeah.
I didn't know that was the thing, but
Adding this to the list of things we stand, it is Arabic numerals, trans people, Muppets.
Muppets.
Is that the full list? I think so. Yeah.
Between this and Sabrina Carpenter being the guest for the 50th anniversary
We're
special,
Muppets are looking good for this upcoming for 2026.
which is something we haven't been able to say.
Since the first Muppet movie, the 2012 Muppet movie.
What about what's Muppets Most Wanted? You know, like Constantine.
Well,
big
I
Constantine
like
fan?
I like Muppets Most Wanted, but there wasn't the same hype around it.
That's
This is
fair.
the revival of the Muppets. Maybe Muppets Go.
Things I recommend people go watch the Muppet Show they did on ABC. That's
Yep.
an office style comedy.
We
Very
keep-
funny.
We keep our private life and our work life separate, Beaky.
I like that they introduced another pig that Kermit wants to fuck. I think that's really funny. I think that's comedy gold.
You know what we could say instead of just referencing specific Muppet things? Go watch all the Muppets.
Yeah, there are very few Muppet things I wouldn't recommend.
Wizard of Oz, Kermit's Swamp
If you
Years.
can find it, oh my god. See, here's the thing. Muppet Wizard of Oz is bad, but I'd do anything to watch it again because it just doesn't exist anymore.
Star Wars Holiday Special, but it's harder to find.
It's easier to find the Star Wars Holiday
We should watch
Special.
Star Wars Holiday Special again.
Yeah.
And on that note,
I'm Cybershine,
I'm not Cybershine.
and that was the show.
Thank you all. See ya.